Exercise 4 is small. I wanted to create a bodega. So the first step that I did was create a dummy. Um, I wanted to create something quite simple, very fast to see what type of structures I wanted to do. I used normal printer paper. So the first thing I realized the normal printer paper was too weak to sustain this. So I need certain type of cardboard. The second is as I start to try to take some pictures, I realized that I need structures underneath to make them stand up or be more three-dimensional to take better pictures. Um, this is general what I did, and also I started to work out the proportion, how big I want this to be. This part of the exercise was a mistake. I chose the raw materials. I tried to have the structure first, so it was easy to build the walls and to create like a fun structure. It didn't work. I tried to paint the walls and the walls bent because it didn't take water well, this particular material. At the end, I didn't like it, so I did a second one. The bodega, this is the final response to the exercise. I choose a more flexible foam for the walls so they are not so rigid, so it takes water, glue, and I, instead of doing a square like the last one, I did it in an angle so I could take better pictures. I should have done that to the walls too, but I didn't think of that. And another thing is I create them with white space for children to feel because I thought it was a nice exercise to do with children and play with them. I cut some spaces and put cardboard at the back so you can have different colors. This is the bakery, one of the other walls that you can exchange one for. So this is the basic idea for this. You can stick with double sellotape and it works fantastic. This is the frozen. Unfortunately for this, I think you need to have blue tack to stick all the elements on the floor, but they work well most of the time. This is the clerk. I have a bascula and a bottle there. Because I put it so many times, it start bending. So perhaps for the floor, use something more rigid. But in general, if you use blue tack, stay there. Um, you have other elements that the fruit basket, the people. I think it worked well.